Live chat is a go. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Mixing my tea. Mixing my tea. Put that down for a moment. Give everybody a minute to come on in the room. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Shirley. Finishing up my breakfast. Put my plate on the side. Thank you, Shirley. Good morning, Larissa. As you all are coming in, hit that thumbs up. Linda. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, 5 times over. 5 times over. Cheryl, good morning. Good morning. I have 4 planners plus my notebook and a bunch of sticker books on my desk from last night. I made an egg sandwich with lettuce and sauteed onions. I did the onions like how they do it, cut it in, keep it in the circle, almost like onion rings, and sauteed that. Yummy. Yummy. Which live? This one I just started. Just started this one. Or last night. Last night was like an hour and a half or so. No problem, Robin. Good morning. Good morning. It was good. Yeah, last night was about an hour and a half. Way too long. Way too long, honey. Honey, way too long. Got my peppermint tea. Got my peppermint tea. Kathy, good morning. Purple Marie, good morning. Oh, no problem, Jamaican hun. Good morning, sweetie. DNP, good morning. Atia, good morning. Get your therapy on. Get your therapy on. Pumpkin spice tea this morning. Anybody else drinking some tea this morning? Anybody else drinking some tea? Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button as you're coming in. Ring the doorbell. Wipe your feet on the mat. Come on in and have a seat. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Oh, Nikki came in and I didn't see Nikki. Yes, good morning, Nikki. Good, there you go. Good morning, Nikki. You'll be making breakfast while watching? Good deal, good deal. Let me get my little pen here. I got a bunch of markers. Y'all remembered I picked these from last night. And I picked out this one for this morning. Listen, I've got to get over this in my head. Let me share with you what we did, and then we're gonna go straight in this morning. So I said, let me add my pen loop. So I added my pen loop to this because y'all, I added my pen loop to this at the very top, and I picked a color that was inside of it, and I got the pen loop to match. This is from Erin Condren. I put the pen loop on this divider, the clear divider, so the pen loop is on there. And so I wanted a pen that was going to go with the planner as well. I have not started using this particular planner yet. What I am doing is using the, what is this? This is the Modern Chic. This is the Modern Chic horizontal planner in it as well, because I'll be using horizontal in January for social media. So I wanted to see, to practice. Like, we need to practice ahead of time. So that's what I'm doing. Good morning. Good morning. You're watching while you're eating your late lunch. Okay, Nikki. Eat your late lunch, Nikki. So this is going to go in here. Now the Erin Condren loops are not stiff loop like the Happy Planner one is. So, you just got to massage your stuff in. But once it's in there, I like pens that I don't have to pick out once I put it inside. I like pens that I don't have to pick out. So I would usually hook the cap, but this one is not going to be the case. I'm going to have to put this one every single time I take it out. I got to put it back in. So that's what the pen would look like in the loop. It does keep it pretty well. So that's the color that I'm using. Jarena, good morning. Monique, good morning. Good morning. That I'm using for this week. I just put this in here this morning. I just switched this stuff out this morning because it really looks good with fungus. Fungus is getting spiffy. Fungus is getting spiffy. Okay? Spiffy for 2020. Spiffy for 2020. And the good thing about this is if I want to change, I just change this out. I just take this out and I'll change my pen loop. So I can have pen loops on every single one of these that I have, which is about 4 of them. And I have the one for my Vintage Botanical. That's already in there. So I got my pen loop on that one as well. So this is my gray color. That's the gray color pen loop. So everybody's having their pen loop. Diamond, you never seen my fungus before? Hunting. Let me just tell you. The layout, I showed the layout last night too. It's horizontal. But that is one of the only 2 horizontal planners that Happy Planner came out with this release. It is called Your Best Year Yet. That is the official name of the planner. It's Your Best Year Yet. And it's like your whole life, almost your whole life, has thrown up completely over this cover. And it's adorable. It's adorable. It grows on us like a fungus. Look. Isn't that Pearl right there? That's Pearl right there, Diamond. That's you right there. Woo! That's Diamond. And that is Pearl right there. Okay? Yeah, look. With the fancy glasses, the flowers, and the cactus. That's the book bag. I'm sure that many of you can find things on here that represents your life. Good morning, Sasha. That represents your life, period. Okay? The backpack. Which one of y'all carry a backpack instead of a purse or a backpack with a purse? It's cute growing on me, Karen. I'm telling you. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to you as well, Dawn. Happy Monday. Shelly, good morning, baby. Okay, I love strawberries. I do. Look, and who drinking their tea and their coffee this morning? We love the disc planters. We love flowers. Cactus is maybe the only one some of us can keep alive. Right, Nikki, if you don't need it, leave it alone. So Foxy girl, good morning. Good morning. Sarah, good morning. Good morning. Cupcakes. Okay, whether it's red velvet cupcake, some vegan cupcake, I don't care. With the cream cheese icing, come with it. Come with it. Yes, Robin. Hey, Myra, baby. Good morning. Okay, for those of y'all who like to be glammed up and want to put some lipstick on, it's got that. For those of you people who want to put some earrings in your ears, you got that. You got everything on here. Look. The croissant. They had to throw that nonsense in the planner. Okay? They had to throw the nonsense in the planner. They had to throw it in. Good morning, Lisi Talks. Good morning. Good morning. They got the sticker book. You know we love in the sticker book life. We love the sticker book life. It's got everything on here. Flip-flops. That's my favorite thing. Y'all, it got some lemonade. Ooh, that's the pink lemonade right there. With the mint. Do y'all see the mint? It's got a pink lemonade with mint. Y'all, I'm drinking some mint tea. Okay, so basically, yes. So fungus has to stay with me. And the dividers are absolutely gorgeous. Most of them anyway. Most of them are absolutely gorgeous. And the inside is horizontal. So I'm good with it. I'm good. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. So fungus is what's going to be using for that. You posted a sunrise this morning. Yes, Shelly. The chaos of your life, Kathy. That's exactly what it is. I don't want to take the back off yet because I don't want to mess my back cover up. Actually, I will take the croissants on this one because it's only one. It's only one. And they got donuts and they got the macaroons on here. They've got it all on here. I love it. They got the pens. They got the tape. They got belts. They got everything on here. You could go camping, everything. Everything on here. For those who are from the islands, they got the water boots. That's the water boots. I don't know what you people call these, but these are the water boots. Okay. This is a water boot. That's what that is. That is fungus, Lenitra. That is fungus. Right. It's gluten-free croissant. It's gluten-free. Just Tamika, good morning. Good morning. Did I miss anybody else? Good morning as you all are coming in. You can't take the cover. The fungus is not growing on you, girl. It's making you itch. Who is it? Leonette called it the big itch. So for those who it's not growing on, it's the big itch. It's the big itch. So we have two names for one thing: my little fungus and the big itch. Okay, so whichever one is your preference, you okay. Rain boots, okay, yes. We call it water boots. It's water boots because you don't only wear it when it's raining. Okay, good. Yes, you better put that thing on when you're going outside in the garden. You put that thing on for a lot of stuff. Yes, happy Canadian Thanksgiving to. Oh, hey Sharon, it's Canadian Thanksgiving today. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving. Wow. So after we done had that whole session, y'all done made me forget. I told y'all not to distract me. It is quite itchy. Don't distract me. Y'all told y'all not to distract me. Y'all coming up on here distracting me. Okay, has anybody checked for the sales this morning? Let me go check. Good morning, Dee. Good morning. Before I do sales, in the description box down below, I do have the link for Power Sheets. You don't need to click on it now, but I got the link for Power Sheets, and will be putting it in every video moving forward. I noticed that it wasn't doing it automatically like I checked. I thought I put it to, but I will go and try it again. But I put it in there this morning. On top of that, I put a TED Talk link, and we're going to talk about that TED Talk link in a second. Okay, so let me check the sales. Let me go check this coupon life to see what these people have out here for us this week, if they have anything for antibody to be able to get. I heard through the grapevine, okay? I heard through the grapevine, for those of you people who likes the wrong cups and got a Hobby Lobby close to you, I heard through the grapevine that Hobby Lobby has them, and they should be 50% off this week. They should be 50% off this week. So go ahead and check that out. I never said, go buy the whole store. I never said nothing like that. Y'all calm down. Calm down. Y'all just calm down. Okay, please calm down. Okay. So maybe you could get a cup. If I do, I'm going to go get one. Look, do you see already? I said one thing and she said buy it all. I said one thing and she said buy it all. Congratulations and happy anniversary, Dawn and Dawn Bay, husband Bay. Your first wedding anniversary. Happy anniversary. May God continue to strengthen your relationship as the moments pass by. Okay, grow together as you grow to love the Lord as well. Oh, I know there was some enabler on here who could not help themselves. Tempted by the December release. Robin, what's coming out in December? I don't know. I'm not looking at any December release. I'm not looking at anybody's release. They had enough of my money right now. Enough of my money, Robin. They got enough of my money. Good thing. I'm not enabling. I'm sharing some information. I'm sharing some information, okay? So it's $8.99. I believe the cost is $8.99. So at 50% off, you could get a cup. A cup. A cup. If you think to yourself that you don't have self-control, send somebody else into the store. If you think to yourself that you don't have any self-control, even if somebody else go for you, leave it alone. Don't get none. Don't get none. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. You got one last week? Okay. So $8.99, 50% off. It's $4.50. $4.50, but it's $4.50 for one cup. I don't know how many ounces is it. Robin, how many ounces is the cup? Because Purple Marie, you already got one. Please tell me, how much is it? How much is it? How many ounces if you know? You're welcome. You are so welcome. So Joann's is only 40% off regular price item coupon so far today. And let me see if the Happy Planner things are on sale. Maybe I should start doing this stuff ahead of time, but really it's not that important anymore. It's not that important anymore. We're not hunting. Okay, so everything is regular price at Joann's.com. Joann's.com is regular price. It's a 20-ounce cup. That's a whole lot of cup. Atia said, wait, what cup? The wrong cups. The wrong cups are at have been cited. They've been spotted at Hobby Lobby, and this week I am being told that they're $4.99. Don't mark me on that. I've been told that they're $4.50. They're going to be 50% off this week. I was told by somebody who was told by the employee. Okay, that's all I'm saying. It's secondhand information by the employee who's in charge of that section. Let me clear that up too. Thank you, Simply Stacy. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Myra, no, Myra, that's not how it works, Myra. Myra, get the one cup. Get the one cup, Myra. Myra, that's not how that works. Don't go buy two just because you were going to buy one at $8.99 anyway. You were going to use a 40% off coupon, Myra. So you were only going to get the one. Myra, only get the one. Only get the one. Only get the one. Exactly. We're going to put her in timeout for real. You've been eyeing it for a while, but couldn't pay what? Yes. Yes, Dawn. Oh, thank you, Bless 5 times. So I appreciate you looking out for this to-do list. You want one diamond? Yeah. So it'll be 50% off. Yeah. Kathy, don't fall into the trap with Myra. Don't get put in the corner, Kathy. Kathy, don't get put in the corner. Don't get put in the corner. Okay. Buy 2, 1. Robin, go to the corner. Go to the corner, Robin. Robin, go to the corner. Robin, you want to put on timeout. You have a mug swap at the end of the month. Shelly, that's approved. You have a mug swap. Yes, you have something that you're going to do and you were going to pay full price, if not close to it, or 40% off. If it's 50% off and you got your extra 10%, go ahead and do it. I tell you, it's usually you in top. Yes, Diamond. Let you in. No, Myra, no, y'all can't be. I'm trying to let y'all be great. But y'all not trying to live to the greatness plan. That's not the greatness plan. That's not the greatness plan. One cup. Okay, 1 cup. Kathy says 1 for each hand. She nearly let me spit on y'all. Kathy, that's not how that works, Kathy. That's not how that works. Last night, I was at the planner meetup, and my girl said, I work 2 days a week. She's a nurse, work long shift, right? So she said, I work 2 days a week. There's 7 days in a week. I need a cup for each day that I'm not at work so I could drink my coffee. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. I promise you, that's not how these things work. That's not how these things work. 1 for 10, no, you got something else for water. Go get a glass of water. Go get a glass of water. You already got, Myra, you probably already got your 2 or 3 of your Starbucks containers for water. You get a cup. Everybody gets a cup. Everybody gets a cup for the holiday. That's the list. Everybody gets a cup. Everybody gets a cup. Everybody gets a cup. Everybody gets a cup. That's not how it works. She's gonna be going to the checkout like this. Like this. Her basket gonna be full of cups. Like, y'all, I have 17 siblings, so they all getting a cup. And then my aunties and my uncles is about 4 of them. So that adds 4 to the list. And then I got my BFFs, my planner BFF, PFFs. They need some too. She gonna be like 30 cups deep going to the checkout. 30 cups deep going to the checkout line. That's not how this works. Mm-mm. That is not how this, Myra. That's not how this works. So 1 cup, excepting for Shelly, who has a cup gift exchange, and she's gonna get her too. Okay, y'all, I can't with y'all. They're gonna create a limit just because of her. She's gonna clear the whole display, everything that's on the display. She's just gonna call the girl. Excuse me, Mr. Manager, who works in this section? I need you to bring the packaging, please, that these cups came in, because I need you to pack them back up for me. I'm going to buy them and I don't want them to break, and I'm going to be giving them as gifts. Can you go get the packaging that these cups came in so I can have them safely in my car, please? Good morning, Miss Patrick. That's what she's going to. Can you please get them? Okay? That is not how it works. Not how that works. Exactly, backpack. That's not how it works. Wait. You gonna go outside and get a wig, put your wig on, which is with your sunglasses, and come back in and try to be a different person? I did. If I cut from last year, can I still get a new one? How many of them you got from last year, Monique? And are they new designs, or are they the same designs from last year? So 2 questions for you. How many do you have from last year? And are they new designs this year or the same one? Lord, this cup issue taking over the whole talk. The whole talk is now about the wrong cup. You're still trying to make sure they keep wrong in your store. Myra, it is not your responsibility to keep wrong in your store. That's not how any of this works, Myra. Myra, that's not how any of it works. Oh, that's not how any of this works. Pearl would do that. Oh my goodness. You be outside coming back in like you a different person. Decisions are being made. Life-changing decisions. This will alter the course of a person's day, Tamara. This will alter the person's to-do list today. We need to make some decisions immediately. We need to answer. You have 3 mugs, and the girls are similar, but they're different skin tone. Monique, you can get 1, Monique. Monique, 1. 1. I don't own any wrong cups. No wrong cups, no wrong mugs, no Starbucks cups, no Starbucks mugs. I don't own none of that. None of that. Larissa, I'm not answering that question. I'm not falling down your rabbit hole, Larissa. Kathy, oh my goodness, I can't. Between Kathy and Larissa today, and Myra, I can't with y'all. I can't. We're not. No. Let me go on to Michael's. Okay. Let me go on to Michael's, because I can't. No, I don't have any Ray Dunn mugs either. I have 2 mugs. Hey, Tay, how you doing? Good morning. I have 2 types of mugs. The rabbit hole, exactly. We're jumping down it. I have these, which are just the ones with the initials. I have 5, right? 5 people, 5 initials. And then I have some white ones that came with my dish set. They match my dish set. And that's it. I threw out so many other stuff. Period. So for me to now introduce a wrong one, I got to figure out where I'm gonna put it. Number 1, what I'm gonna do with it. Number 2, I got to do that, because I don't want to get down that rabbit hole of collecting things and having things take up space in my home that could be used for something else. Yeah, so I'm not trying to go down that rabbit hole. Michael's got wrong too. Just say no cups though. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I have not looked into the Ray Dunn because I know it's easy for me to get down a rabbit hole of trinkets too. So I don't do that. Yeah, I just have the regular stuff. Girls so I'm but girls to-do list detour. Yes, Dawn. You need to get a Ray Dunn mug for symbiotic. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All y'all is in the corner. Larissa's in the corner. Myra's in the corner. Who else is in the corner, y'all? Who else is in the corner? Somebody else is in the corner. Y'all in the corner. Y'all in the corner. You have one that says blessed is your favorite. Yeah. So I was thinking of getting one of the mugs, one of the wrong mugs for us for the morning tea. That's what I was thinking of getting it for. One. But when I looked at the picture, I didn't see any with any of my skin tone. I saw the other, which I don't mind the other ones either, but I'm gonna need, like, on the wrong planner, they got that girl in the red top and the blue jeans with the hips and the afro. I need her on my cup. I need her on my cup. Your whole house would be like exactly. No more collectible stuff unless we could get some cash for it. Bring the planner supplies to the corner. No, ma'am, you cannot bring the planner supplies to the corner. You're just going to be in the corner by yourself, twiddling your thumb, and each of you are going to be in a separate corner. A separate corner. You're not going to be in the same corner. Okay, so 50% off any one regular price item, in-store only coupon from Michael's, which means if the planner supplies, etc., are regular price at Joann's, you can get them for 50% off today using that. They've got $50 each for the Hudson cart and the Cramercy, which is the one with all the attachments on it. They've got those on sale. It's for $50 as well. I don't know if that's a doorbuster, so you might be able to use that extra 20% off. So you might be able to get those carts for $40. But remember, you also have the big Target cart for $40 as well. I haven't checked Target nor the website lately. Let's see if Michael's have planner supplies on sale. That's what I'm seeing just from the front of it. That girl on the mug. Yes, I need that Afro girl mug that said T and your kids broke it. Oh no, Nikki. You need Yes, the Hudson card is great. You have two Hudson, Shelly? Yes, I've got the one Target one. You keep going. If I make it out there, I will go, but I'm not going out there on purpose. I do need to go sometime this week to Lowe's to go get the paint, to go get my the white paint that I need. I got the primer last night, so I need to go back and get the white semi-gloss for the trims. I need the semi-gloss paint for the trim. I needed to come home and watch some videos. So I'm going to watch some videos today on the trim paint. Shelly, you might be able to tell me this. I think, Shelly, is it you who said your husband works for paint? Okay. But first, before we get sidetracked to the paint conversation, put a pin in the paint conversation. Michael's does have planner supplies on sale, so the 50% off coupon wouldn't work there. So just take it to Joann's and get your stuff done. Okay, so paint question for you, Shelly. You're not trying to have enough supplies for a cart? Right. Exactly. So that's not the question. Yes, I do. I actually have satin on the walls, and it's not enough sheen. It's close to eggshell or flat, but it's got the satin. I've got the satin. That was the one that I chose for the wall because I need something that's, especially with the color, I need something that I could wipe without having to go over it too much. Now, Morning Quita, for the trim paint, I went into Lowe's last night, questioned the little kid that was there. I've always bought a separate kind of paint for the trim paint. But the trim paints nowadays, it says walls and trim. Trim paint nowadays says walls and trim. I know it's important to get a semi-gloss or a gloss, right? I'm probably going to do the semi-gloss. I don't want no shining, beaming trims. But Um, but my question though is, I bought the Valspar um signature. I bought the Valspar signature. Can't I just, since it also says it's good for trim, I'm thinking I'm supposed to be able to just get a Valspar signature white in semi-gloss and I could use that for my trim because they're durable. So what's the difference between paint that says wall and trim and paint that says trim? What's the difference? I don't think there's any difference. The wall paint says it's long lasting, durable, strong, scrubbable. Same thing you're looking for with the trim one. So that's my thing. And that's where I was going to do some video watching, get some expert opinion, try to figure out what formulation is different in it or not. And then if not, nothing. There you go, Lena. Nothing. So if that's the case, I'm just going to take back one of the cans I already paid for, use that to get myself the white one. And I could use that for all the trims and the doors in the house. So I just, I got to find out the information first. Now, also, let me answer this question. Backpack Kid asks, do I get all my planner supplies from Michael's? The answer is no. Good morning, Norma. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's a gimmick to get your money. You're not sure. We just use Benjamin Moore. I would use a separate paint. Yeah. So, because they all say wall and trim. And the guy kind of sort of hinted almost at the same thing. So I'm going to listen to some more videos. Because I've always used a separate, trim. But all of them are saying wall and trim. Even my trim paint, the trim specific paint I looked at last night, it says walls and trim. What the heck? Washi Gang, I do not shop Washi Gang. For planner supplies, we get our planner supplies from many different places. We get them from Walmart. Well, some people get them from Walmart. I don't. Some people get them from Michael's, which I do. Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby are my main sources. Good morning, Coffee. How are you? That's my main sources for stuff, including washi tape as well. I have yet to order washi online, etc. And I'm going to pause on that because I have enough washis and washi container that I need to use up first. Added more security cameras to the Happy Planner. Yes, they do. Yes, they do, Larissa. They do. You never went to them? Yes. You can also get planner supplies from the company's websites itself, of course. Happy Planner got their own planner shop. You could get stuff from Etsy. You could get stuff from Amazon. Planner stuff from Amazon. You could get planner stuff from eBay. Mercari, I think some people said. Is it Mercari? A couple of other apps that actually have planner stuff. You could use Facebook buy, sell, trade groups. There's so many outlets for you to be able to, get the things that you need when it pertains to the planners and planner supplies. So that would be great. That would be great. Cooper baby. How you doing this morning, Cooper baby? So we're all finished with that. So let me share with you. I have one more day to fill in for last week. I have one more day to fill in for AC Moore. Some places have AC Moore. Yeah. Some places have AC Moore. I'm going to share with you what my spread is looking like for last week. Filled in. We didn't even get to that, but I have to put my scripture in and I have to put Monday. My scripture and Monday is what I need to still put in. I picked the green ink last night. So that's what it looks like filled in. So that's what it's looking like so far filled in after the pen. So I will do a flip through of the month in of October in November. I'll do a flip through of October in November. So I think I'm going to try to also use the same color ink if I have it on the page. Or some similar color ink on the page. Yeah, it really does. I liked how it came out. I was very to use it, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I think though, however, I will write this scripture either in pink or black. Yes, that's the pink stickers for the pink challenge, for the rainbow. This is pink week. And so that's the pink stickers. If you are not doing the hashtag use all the stickers, please make sure that you are following that hashtag use all the sticker challenge on my channel. Every Sunday a new video is posted for the next, I think we have like 6 more weeks of it to go. In the description box, you should find the colors in order of what we're doing them in the description box. So make sure you're reading that for each of the video. I went through and I put them in there. So it should be in there. By God's grace, everything got saved and it's in there. So I put that in there. Good morning, Jai. Good morning. Good morning. So that should end there. Y'all, can we get some celebration? Can we get some party something? I don't even know how y'all do it, but can y'all do some party something? We have hit 9,000 subscribers. We have hit 9,000 subscribers. We have slapped 9,000 subscribers in the face. Praise God Almighty. Thank you, Jesus. The Lord is good. He is merciful. His love is everlasting. Praise him, from whom all blessings flow. We have hit 9,000 subscribers. Yes. While I was out being great yesterday at my planner meetup and taking my nap, and my two brothers sidetracked my day yesterday, but it was okay. I love them, so they can sidetrack it. But yes, it happened yesterday. And so I checked it this morning. I looked, I was like, yeah. So it is over 9,000, and I'm very, very happy. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. If you're on here and you have not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and make sure you hit that subscribe button, please. As well, I appreciate your support on the channel, y'all. I really, really, really appreciate y'all and hanging with me. So if you don't follow me, yes, she is. If you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you go follow me on Instagram too, because I do post up over on Instagram some, things I post up as I can, as I remember. We live in life. And yesterday, my nieces came, yes, on to 10,000. Y'all, it's going to be a 10,000 happy dance. It's going to be a 10,000 happy dance. My niece and my nephew came over yesterday with one of my brother, my second youngest brother, right? And somehow the two of them always end up in the same place, because while he was here, then my younger brother called and said, hey, I'm in the neighborhood. What are you doing? I'm like, I'm taking them a nap. I got someplace to go. I got to get up now anyway. But he was around not far. So I said, come over. Because I like seeing my brothers. They're like my babies. And, they're off having their own babies and things. And come over. So we spent some time together yesterday. So my niece and my nephew was here, y'all, getting in my washi tape. Like, I left my room because I did not want them to be in my stuff. So I took some of my things over into the area, into my computer area over there. And I was trying to figure some things out for the series that I want to bring to y'all. They came over there playing with my washi tape. And then had the audacity, I was like, can I get some planning peace? Can I get some time to myself? Had the audacity to answer on my video talking about no. She had the audacity to answer on my video talk about no. And then use my washi tape to make lipstick, put on her lips. Who these kids? Where they come from? I need them to go home. Go wake your daddy up. Tell him, y'all need to go home. You made a random account. Okay. So what's your name? Who is this making a random account? That's your first chatting live. Okay. Well, make a regular account, because if not, Dave. Okay, Dave, you're going to be put on timeout and or blocked. So be very careful. Yes. The washi lips. And Myra, to put this off, then she going to take off a little piece and put it here. Talk about she's got a unibrow. Do you know what a unibrow is? Do you know what a unibrow? Do you want a unibrow? Is that something you really want in your life? Where these kids come from? And then turn around and talk about, Auntie, I need you to show me how to make one of these planner books. In what house? In what house? In what house? Whose supply is you going to be using? Usually when people see random folks, they're sometimes considered trolls, etc. So just be careful. So don't do a random Put a name on there. Maybe put a picture. You see everybody else has a picture, even if it's one that just has that purple stuff, but you got a name on there. Yeah, try to follow suit. My supplies, Quita. Woo! Woo! Listen, there's one thing that I don't have a need for. Okay, some of y'all have a need to have a mini me, a little girl who's gonna be planning with you, mommy and me planning moments. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't want you touching my stuff. I don't want you touching my stuff, and I'm not gonna buy you your own. You ain't got no money. And you're not gonna take your daddy's money that's meant to buy my plan of stuff to buy your plan of stuff. I don't need it. 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 Lord, deliver me from this evil. I don't need it. I don't need it. I got 3 boys, Myra. I understand. I got 3 boys. And in my early days, in my early foolish motherhood days, I wanted a girl too. Because, it was like, well, have a girl. A girl is a thing to have because they're nice and they're cute and they're mini used. Girl, I got over that real quick. I don't need none. I don't need none of them. I don't need none of them. While you was planning last night, you see, Lenitra, I don't need any of them. Always streaming your stuff. Oh, sorry about that. Your son planning your no. They go play with the printer paper. They don't touch my stuff. But they use their chore money. Okay, with their own planner and stickers and washi, except that's too much. I can't keep a track of your stuff and my stuff at all the time. I can't be cleaning your stuff and my stuff all the time, and then you're gonna want the new like me. It don't work that way. Your son has his own stuff and stickers. Woo! You succeeded having a mini nothing. Erica. For 2 of your sticker books, Sarah. What are you collecting? Mommy's sticker books? And you think it's funny. Oh, help me with, I don't need your help with my stickers. I don't. First of all, I won't even let a grown woman touch my stickers real good. I won't even let a grown woman touch my stickers real good. You think I'm gonna let a kid, a snotty-nosed, germs-filled kid who don't know anything about caring for my planet stuff touch my planet stuff? What world are you living in? What world are you living in? Please explain to me what world you're living in, because it doesn't work that way in my world. It does not work that way in my world. Whose world does it work like that in? Don't touch my stuff. No, don't touch my stuff. Don't touch my, Don, please tell these people again. Don't touch my stuff. Your 13-year-old got a hold of your planet and shred paint. Let me put my tea down. Woo, chill. Miss Patrick. Woo. Oh. Touching your florals. Shred the pages. Oh, that child would have gotten the lesson that child would never forget in a hurry. I'd probably be still spanking that child. Or I'm sorry, disciplining that child. You probably, 2 years later, you still getting disciplined for shredding my pages. Every time I think about it, I got to discipline you. Because it hurts me every time. So I'm sorry, I got to discipline you every time. I'm going to take away everything you got. Why? Remember that time you shred my page? Every single page you shred, you got to pay back for. I'm going to take all your money and buy me back my planner. All your money. It's recompense. Something got to give. Something got to give. I'm sorry. Later, Myra. Woo. You said good, Don. Ooh, 13. Oh my gosh. Ooh, Lord help us. That kid, that daddy would have to take that kid to work. Like, you can't leave that. You better take that kid to your job's daycare. Take that kid to your job's daycare. Yeah, 2 years later, we gonna still be on this 2 years later. Take that kid to your job daycare. That kid can't stay in this house with me no more. Mm-mm. You be down. Wait, for the rest of her life. That kid would be you better go to work with daddy today. But why I gotta get up at 4 a.m.? Because you shred my planner page. You shred my planner page. You can't stay in this house with me anymore. That's disrespectful. You broke the law. You broke the law. You broke the law. You shred my planner page. Thank you, Dawn. Ooh, leg on your planner card. Deirdre. That little thing would be outside. That puppy would never come in the house again. Solitary confinement for days. That kid, that dog would not come back in the house. That dog would not come back in the house. And niece, if you talk too hard, you're going to be out there with the dog. You're going to be out there with the dog. You and the dog can be outside. You ain't got to be in here. You and the dog can be outside. Oh, a $10 budget in your Dollar Tree to get a planner washes. Oh, wow. Once he had his stuff, I told him, don't look at mine. Hey, girl. They be getting brave, though. They be getting brave. Having the dog near my planner stuff? You must not like your dog a lot. You must not like your dog a lot. This must be the time in the dog's life or your life where you're tired of taking care of your pet. You must be tired of taking care of your pet. Because no, come on, we going to the pound. We going to the pound. Good morning. Welcome in. Good morning. We going to the pound. We going to the pound. We're going to, baby, we're going to, this dog, going to the pound. I'm going to get you a therapist. Don't worry, I'm going to get you a therapist. You'll get over it. I'm going to get you a therapist. I'm going to get you a therapist. Traumatized the poor niece. My auntie took my dog to the pound when I was 10 years old and I never got over it. Over planter supplies. Y'all don't do that to the babies. Don't traumatize the babies over planter supplies. Don't traumatize the babies. Okay, let's come back to reality. That was all good and fun. Let's come back to reality. Put the card on. Yes, with some milk. Put out with some milk. He goes in your room where your stuff is. Oh, no. Put a towel. Oh my goodness. Oh, no, Deirdre. He'd be outside. I'm sorry. He'd be outside. I'm sorry. He would be outside. He would not come in here. I would make him a nice house outside. Like I hooked you up. You got everything you need. You got everything you need, dog. You ain't coming back in this house. There's no doggy doors. No. You got everything. No. When y'all going to feed him, don't even open the back door to feed him. Go through the front door, open the gate, go around the back, feed him, and then walk back around the same way and come in the house. Don't even open the back door, giving him an opportunity to sneak inside this house. Don't do it. Don't do it. You better follow proper procedures. Don't do it. Don't do it. Back out. Don't do it. We're not with that. You ain't coming back in this house. I did survive them yesterday. Y'all, I had to seriously go take a nap yesterday because those two, they did it. You heard them. Whoever saw the video, you heard my nephew was in the back wrestling with my husband. They were sitting next to me. I'm like, of all the places you could do this at, you had to sit right next to me while I'm sitting at the computer working in my planner. She's on my lap. I don't even know why you need to be on my lap. My husband is sitting there next to me on a chair, and the little 2-year-old, 3-year-old is on the chair fighting with him. And they're over there making noise. Why? What's the problem? Y'all know there's like a bunch of other rooms in this house. What's the problem? My nails, yes, I did them white. I did them white, and there's some story behind the white nails. Yep, I did them white. I do have some glitter. I don't even know if you can see. So these two are glittered, and this is white. The rest is white, but the other one is glitter. Right. They better. I need to. I need to get a she. I need to get my she shed done. I really do. But I think if I do, then I don't know. I might move out the house. Period. I need to get a. They're like, where you at? I'm in my house. Let me know. You got to call and make an appointment to come over. When they knock at the door, who is it? It's me, Mom. Hold on a second, baby. What day is it? It's Wednesday. What time is it? Mom, it's 7 a.m. Baby, I don't see you in my planner. I don't see your visit in my planner. Why are you here? I'm not prepared to open my door. There's no visit here, Mom. Mom, really? Baby, I don't see you on my schedule for today. Hey, Pietra, sweetie. How are you? Everybody wanted to be over there. Okay, everybody. Ooh, your mom asked you for a planner. You told her you would make her one. Then she says, wait. Then she said, well, oh, can I use your sticker I gave her? Oh, no. Where do you need a sticker, Colby? Oh, my goodness. Shahani, they're old enough. I could do that to them right now, Miss Ellie. They're old enough. They're old enough. I don't need to see you. I don't need to see you today. Like, no, can I see you tomorrow? Because when I see you today, you're going to ask me for something. Like, go ask your daddy. Where your daddy at? Your daddy's in the room? Why are you out here? Your daddy's in the room. Why are you out here? My poor husband going to be he going to be sending me a text message. Babe, you coming back in today? No, I'll be back next week. I'll be back next week. Erica, I'm gonna mess up and leave the she shed and come back. It's gonna have a whole padlock. It's gonna have a whole padlock on it. My husband's gonna be like, it's been repossessed. It's been repossessed. It's been repossessed. It's been repossessed. Like your privileges have been. You were abusing your privileges, wife, and so it has been repossessed. Yo. I'll be back in here. Y'all be back looking at this wall. Tamara, what happened to the she shed? Well, I kind of got carried away with the she shed incident. And my husband repossessed it from me. I mean, it's still in the back. I could look at it, but I can't go in it. And it's got all my stuff still in it. He gonna lock it up with all my stuff still in it. He's gonna be like, you in timeout. You in timeout until you learn how to behave properly. You're in timeout, man. You're in timeout. Right. Yes. She shed insurance for Planet. The new business is going to be padlock pickers. The planner padlock pickers. It's going to be the planner padlock pickers. Because all the husbands going to be locking their wives out of their planner sheds. Ooh. Oh boy. We're all going to be locked out the she shed because we're not going to know how to behave. Yo, especially when these kids leave home. Especially when these kids leave home. The husband's going to be like, where you at? I'm on vacation for the week. We're going to take vacation from work and they not going to see us. Where you at? I'm in my she shed. We're going to even name it. We're going to give it a state name or a country name. I'm in Florida. Boo, your car's still outside. Yes, but I'm in Florida. Boo, you didn't tell me you was leaving. You ain't packed none of your clothes. Who you staying with in Florida? Never mind that. Never mind that. When did you leave? Because like you were just in the house with me earlier this morning. When did you leave? As a matter of fact, I smelled you cooking breakfast. Never mind none of that. I'm in Florida. We'll call it here in London. Rename it the Planner Cave. You'd be gone. You'd be gone. Your husband is home. Don't get. The husband's gonna tell you he's gone, Miss Patrick. The husband's gonna be like, "No, I'm going Alaska." Larissa's like, "I'm in Alaska. I'm in Alaska." Say you're visiting. I'm visiting Shelly in Florida. Yes, Shelly in Florida. And her husband, they gonna teach me more about painting in Florida. But why you gotta go to Florida just to learn how to paint? Never mind that, man. You ask too much questions. I'm just not here. I'm not here. He's gonna be smelling somebody cooking in the kitchen every day, doors opening and closing, but he ain't gonna see nobody when he's sleeping, y'all. This poor man. I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation from everybody. You got to. Right. Don't worry about when I'm coming back. I'll be back before my vacation. I'll be back before my vacation is over. Just a few minutes before it's over, though. Okay? On the Sunday, when I got to get back to duty on the Monday. I'll be back then. I love you. Don't call me. I'll call you. Don't need to disturb me. Don't call me, boo. I'm going to be busy. I'll call you. I love you, though. But don't call me. I'll call you. Can we say she shed repossessed and locked up? Completely repossessed and locked up. Completely. Y'all, get me a discount. Woo! Y'all. Okay, so I think possibly one last thing maybe, which is really and truly what we should have been talking about this morning anyway. Instead of all this mess that Myra and Larissa and somebody else on here got us into. Made your proud moment this weekend at Michael's. Both 19 and 26 bought many happy and the productivity sticker books. Oh, snap, Nikki. Now they got their own. Game night conference stickers. I'll call you. Yes, I'll call you. I'll call you. Don't worry about it. Everything in the planner on the counter in the kitchen says rescheduled. Everything got a rescheduled sticker on it. The whole week has been rescheduled because I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation. I'm going to call you. I'm going to call you. I'm on vacation. I'm going to call you. I'm on vacation. But TED Talk. Let's talk about this TED Talk business. Let's talk about this TED Talk business real quick. Let me get the planner. Let me get the planner. Let me get the planner. Let me put some stuff here. Let me get the planner that it's in. Let's talk about this TED Talk really quickly, y'all. TED Talk really quickly. And the title of this morning's live, okay, we got a couple minutes. The title of this morning live, right, is Excuses or Valid Reasons. Excuses are valid reasons. Hey, Denise. Denise, it's okay. There's always a replay. Praise God, right? Excuses are valid reasons. I posted a TED Talk in the description box down below. Make sure that you guys listen to the TED Talk. It's the first one. Link that's there. So this TED Talk is seriously interesting. Seriously interesting. Don't panic when you hear the first few minutes of what the man start talking about. Do not panic, right? Remember, don't panic. But please make sure that you go ahead and listen to what is being said. I found that TED Talk to be very, very interesting. And there's a lot of thoughts that ran through my head as I was listening to it. I've got to go back, listen, and take notes. I was listening while I was making my breakfast this morning. And while I was making breakfast, there was a couple little dishes in the sink, and I washed that stuff out. And as I was cooking too, and I finished using a utensil, I went over to put it into the sink. And I said to myself, what's keeping you from washing that out? Because there's nothing in the sink. Instead of dropping it in there, what's keeping you from washing that out now? And then the title, Excuses Are Valid Reasons, came to my mind. It came to my mind. And so I thought that I would pose that this morning to you all. Okay. So what is my reason for not washing that thing out at that time? My excuse or reason, right? Because I sometimes make my excuses, rename them into being reason, is, well, I'm cooking. I got something on the stove and I can't do it at the same time. when in reality, the solution is, go ahead, get a container, put some soap water in there. And so it's easier for you to wash something out, rinse it, and stick it in the dishwasher, right? Or stick it in the sink next to it. Not the sink next to it for me now, because then the boys just put stuff in the sink. But once they see one thing in the sink, they put more into the sink. So I'm posing that same thing to you. It was yesterday, no coupon, walk right out the door. Okay, well, it's on 50% off coupon at Joann's today that you could be using at Michael's. No, Michael's got stuff on sale. You could use it at Joann's. So I'm posing that to you today so that you could look over your reasons for not doing something or for doing something. Is it a valid reason, or is it just an excuse? If it's an excuse, what can you do to overcome that excuse? So my excuse was, I don't have enough time to wash this thing right out now because I have something left on the stove. Sometimes, is it a stuff? Is it something that I can turn down the stove just a little bit, maybe not cook that high, so that I have time to wash that thing out? Like I said, container, soap and water with my sponge already in there, wash it out, boom, rinse it, put it away one time. That will prevent me from having a sink full of dishes. It will prevent me from having a sink full of dishes. And that's just a small example. What about not making your bed in the morning, right? What's the excuse for that? Or not making it up a little bit later throughout the day, because it's good to let your bed air out and then make it. What about your clothes that you take off, putting them in a laundry hamper, or whatever the case may be? What about those kind of things? Like, what excuses do you have in your life, and what solutions can you come up with in order to solve those excuses? Yes, there's valid reasons for things, but some things are just excuses. Another thought that came to my mind on a larger scale. I reject that word, Shelly. But I reject it. I'm going to reject it. A stronger thought came to my mind, right? So let's say for people who smoke, and I'm not picking on anyone who smokes, this was just the best that I could come up with, my mind thought about at that one moment. People who smoke, right? We know, and it's been proven for a fact, that smoking causes cancer of some kind, right? Lung cancer. And yet still we do it. We do it because of the chemical addiction, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. All of that. Yes, we know that. You go to your doctor tells you, hey, you need to stop smoking. Even when it comes to eating, weight loss, the kind of things that you eat, different things. So this is on a larger scale. The doctor says, stop eating this because your cholesterol level is high. You're going to get this. Stop doing this because you're going to get diabetes, right? We know these health things, but yet still we continue to do them. And I think a lot of times we do them because the impact is not big and immediate. The impact is not big and immediate. It happens slowly, progressively, and over time is when you get this disease or this illness. Don't go there about the clothes. You usually hang them up, but you've been emptied suitcase on the floor. You have no excuses. Yes. And so the impact is slowly, and it happens over time. And because it happens over time and it's not right now immediate, the reason or the pull or the gain for us is not strong enough. But so you're like, doctor's like, you need to quit. Yeah, I know. I need to stop eating this much sugar. I know I need to stop eating all of this. I need to stop spending all of this. I need to stop doing this. But we use that but, right? I can't do it. Same scenario. If the consequence was immediate, you would stop. Today, my heart's desire, welcome. If the consequence was immediate, you would stop. It doesn't matter how strong that pull is on you, you would stop. If there's 4 of you in a room and the doctor says, if you smoke this, if any of you smoke this, you're going to die. If one person picks it up and smoke and drop dead right in front of y'all gonna pick it up and smoke? You're not gonna touch it. You're going to try everything you can do to be able to leave that thing alone. You're going to leave the room. You're going to go for a walk. You're going to go for a run. You're going to go to sleep. You're going to do something. But I'm not touching that because I don't want to die, because the consequences is immediate. This goes back, and for those, give me a moment, please. For those who are not, Bible based, let me go back to the Bible just for a second. Just bear with me for a second. And hit perimenopause. You gain 20 pounds. Yes. And it won't drop. It won't go nowhere. Girl, talk to it. Okay, it won't go nowhere. When Adam and Eve were in the garden, God said, if you eat of this fruit, you're going to die. The enemy came behind and says, you surely will not die, right? When God said one thing, when God said one thing, you'll die. God never said you're going to die right now. You're going to die immediately. What kind of death, right? There was no explanation. There was no further explanation on it. The enemy comes and says, nah, surely you won't die. God just don't want you to be like him, to know what he knows. So a lot of times we come with the excuses when other people share information to us. You just don't want me to be great. You're just trying to stop me from living my life. We come with that excuse at people who are trying to share with us, I need you to do a little bit better. Well, what do you mean better? Better according to who? Right? And we come at people the wrong way. Because the death that Adam and Eve suffered was not immediate, because Eve did not die immediately. Her understanding of the death was on a human level. It was on a human level. It was not on a God level. It wasn't on the higher level. So we understand things and take things in on a human level, right? Did they die? Yes, in more ways than one. In more ways than one. They were kicked out of a beautiful home that was made specifically for them, right? It was beautiful. All things were beautiful. All things were perfect. Right? No thunderstorms, no tsunamis, no earthquakes, no changing of seasons, no nothing. It was beautiful. No ravenous lions. You could just go and pet them and sit down and lay down on them all day. None of that. Death. Animals had to die to clothe them. Death. Cut off from having personal contact with your Lord and Savior, with your Maker. Death. Those who come behind you, women, have to have pain, having childbirth. Death. Disease. Death. So all the consequences could not be seen. Death. So we have to be very careful in our excuses. We got to be careful with our excuses. We got to be careful. We will protect those excuses to the grave. We will protect those excuses to the grave. Sometimes those excuses are attached to shame. And that's those excuses that are attached to shame or attached to pride. You know what they lead to, y'all? They lead to us having death. So this morning, as all of these things were rolling around in my head, I said, let me share it with my people. Let me share it with my people this morning. Yes, we have excuses attached. Anger, frustration, all of these things are excuses are attached to them, and it makes them this. We hold on to them. We defend them. We let some of them choke us instead of doing something about them. All of these thoughts, y'all, came into my head just because I asked one simple question, and it was the one question I was going to ask you all today, this morning on this live. One simple question. Are you ready to make a change? We're getting ready to go into Power Sheets. We're getting ready to go into 2020. We're getting ready to do that, right? Are you ready for a change? And I need y'all to ask yourselves that. Because if you're seriously not ready and willing to do what it takes to make the change, if you're not willing to listen to hear, right? Because listening is one thing, hearing is another thing, and doing is something completely different. Three different things. Are you ready? If you're not ready, don't waste time. Just keep on living how you live in. Don't frustrate yourself and don't frustrate anybody else. But if you're ready for that change, I need you to dig. We got to start digging. Let me read some comments. We got to start digging. Our excuses can still lead to death because God has provided instructions, but we rather choose disobedience, and lean on our own understanding. That's 100%, 100%, 100%. And we validate them. We try to reason them out. We try to do all these. We try to scientifically prove them out. We try to do all these things. Obedience is better than sacrifice, right? You want it, but I don't want death to make me ready. I want to be ready now. Amen. And so just make sure that you are asking yourself that question. Am I ready for a change? And write down your reasons. Why are you ready for a change? And when you're writing down your reason, right? This is what I want you to do. Question. Make sure y'all writing this down. Penciling the kids. Thanks to our village, you've been making some changes, Dawn. Very good. Number one question is, am I ready for a change? You can write down your specific change that you're ready for. And then why? Answer the question, why are you ready for the change? And this is for you. This is for you so you can get as deep as you want. You need to get deep. And I want you to ask why 5 times. Example, I'm ready for a change. I'm ready to lose some weight. I'm just going to use that one because I'm ready-ish. And I'll share my why with that. I'm ready to lose some weight. Why? Because I want to be a smaller size, right? I want to be a smaller size. That's the first one. Why do you want to be a smaller size? Because I don't look good or feel good at the size that I am. Why? When you ask yourself why, your next why might sound something like, because people have told me so. Not necessarily because you don't like how you look, but because people have told you so. Not necessarily because it's not healthy for you based on your height and you know your biometrics. No, because people have told you so. Well, who are these people that's telling you this? Health issues, you don't want to die youngish. There we go. Those are more valid reasons. You understand? If I'm doing something just because people have told me so, that's not going to be a strong enough reason for me. That's going to be attached to shame. That's attached to shame. That's not attached to a deep-rooted conviction of mine. I'm not convicted. I'm not convicted, so that change is not going to stick. Like play with the grands. Boom. That's not going to stick. It has to be something you don't want to get diabetes. You understand? Okay, and then Shelly, you ask yourself, why don't you want to get diabetes? So you ask yourself why 5 times. 5 times. You can't run because you're out of shape. Me, I don't like these mom arms. I just want to get rid of the arms. It's a terrible disease. You've got to poke yourself with needles and do all these things. And I'm allergic to needles. So I don't want that for my life. Right. The shame will not lead to results. Shame will just bring you into more depression. Because here's the thing. If your reason for getting healthy is out of shame and you don't meet that goal, that's failure. That's your feeling of failure. Feelings of depression start coming in. You're worthless coming in. That's too much. That's too much to be putting on yourself. That's too much to be putting on yourself. Good morning. Good morning, whiny baby. You had a weight loss surgery because of your health issues. You had to make the change in 2017. Yes, sweetheart. So sometimes because our reason why we're doing something is not strong enough, we're not convicted. If we are not convicted and persuaded of a reason why we're doing something, it's not going to stick. It's not going to stick. So you got to get down to the root of the reason, the real reason, so that it can stick. That the reason is the one that gets you excited. The reason is the one that gets you excited. That will stick. Why do you want to make more money? Why do you want to be financially free? Why? You will find out that there's some insecurities in your life why you want to be financially free. It's not just because, I want to pay off debt. No, it's a deep rooted, because I've seen too many people depend on other people and other people have failed them. So I have to be prepared just in case XYZ. It's not because it's a good way to live. It's not because it's the right thing to do. It's not because I will be the first one in my family to own my home outright, paid off completely. It's usually not because I want to leave this home as a legacy to my children so that they don't have to worry about having a place to live. That should get you excited. Not fear, not reasons out of fear. Can you imagine having a home paid off that you can leave to your children? Paid off. Who in your lifetime do you know that have paid off their homes? Most of them die before they do that. Who do you know? So you can buy all the stickers, Denise. Because I ain't got no other bills to pay except in the water bill, the light bill, the gas bill, the property tax, man. You know all of them. I don't have a mortgage to pay. So I can buy the sticker books. So I ain't got to worry about that. I don't have to worry about that. I don't have a car payment. You have 7 more years to pay your house off. Good. Much question. Your fifth and ultimate reason why is I want at least 20 years with your husband, babe, and see my baby. Okay, good. And then so after you get to your fifth reason why you want it, then you can go and take it a step further. Tell me what your life would look like at that stage. I want you to imagine this. I want you to write it down on paper. And this is where you're going to start shouting hallelujah. I promise you, I'm getting chills already. What does it look like? So you're taking this why and asking yourself why 5 times. You got the goal and you're asking yourself why you want this. I want to be financially free. Why do you want to be financially free? Because I don't want to have to worry about money. Why don't you want to have to worry about money? Because I've seen my parents have to do that and it gives me, anxiety, whatever. You ask yourself why. You dig deep 5 times. And then what would it look like for you to live financially free? What would it look like for you to live a healthy life, having that time with your husband? Just imagine and tell me, picture it, write it down. What would that life look like when you are healthy, you're financially free, and you can hang out with the man you love? What would that look like? How would you feel? What kind of feeling would that evoke in you? What kind of ministry would that be to others? I need you to put that down on paper, because that's the vision that I want to work with y'all with for 2020. Not the surface vision. Because when you just meet that surface vision, you're not satisfied. How many of you have seriously been long-term satisfied with just a surface goal? You can't be satisfied with just the surface goal, because there's always other things that are deeper than just what's on the surface. Until you take the Band-Aid off and figure out what's the cause of what is down in between that. Yeah. So make sure that you're doing that. So that is your process. And that is going to be an emotional process Vision board idea, yes, but you've got to work. Vision boards are great, but let me tell you something. You got to have an effective and purposeful vision board. You got to have an effective and purposeful vision board. To think that deeply after 68 years, you're now learning. Yes, yes, yes. Boom. There we go. Oh, I gotta maybe put them in timeout, maybe. Right, right. We good. If you don't have trolls, your channel is not good. You don't have trolls. Yeah. So we want to try to get. So vision boards are great, but vision boards are they're not. They're surface. A lot of vision boards. I'm not saying all of them. So I think we got to learn to get below the surface. You know, when you look at vision boards, what do you see? You see the end result. You see the fancy car, right? The representation of the fancy car, right? I want this particular, like, you know, what Tamara said, in a couple years, Tamara wants a Tesla. I want me a Tesla. I want me a Tesla. Why do you want a Tesla? Before, I used to have BMWs and things like that on my vision board. And the reason why I wanted it was because it looked good and it's a status symbol. Most of us, that's what we do. It looks good. It's a status symbol. That's what we do. But now I want a Tesla because it's a great car and it's going to be more efficient for me to have for my life. It's something that I could probably use long term, saves money. Those are not like my new reasoning. My new reasonings are like, because I'm never gonna have to pay for certain things on the vehicle again. You getting your Tesla too, Whitey? I'm telling you. So my even though the car is there, my purpose and my reasoning has changed. They're now different. It's not just for the surface level. It's not for the surface level anymore. You got to go deeper. You got to go deeper. You got to go deeper. And so once you go deeper, your reasoning is going to change. When you go deeper, then you can say, this is my vision board, and these are why I have this on there. I challenge y'all to find your vision board from last year or people's vision board from last year and figure the reasons out why you had, remind yourself why you had certain things on your vision board. And let me know whether those were surface reasons or those were actually the heart of the matter reasons. Go revisit them if you can find the vision board. And that's why we can't find them. Because the reasons weren't deep. We can't find the vision board. I don't know where that. I ain't looked at that thing since February or April. Right? You will have yours. Your goal is by the time you are 40. You never made a vision board. Hey, Brown Mom. Good morning. Good morning. Village, for the first time you're setting goals where you're like, oh, Dawn, amen, amen. Yes, get below the surface and then you put them on a board. Don't be putting surface stuff out there. We got to work through the surface stuff. And that's why the Cultivate What Matters Power Sheet got 20 pages of work to be done beforehand. Journey now, and you're glad you're doing it. It's very painful. Yes, but you got to do it. You got to do it. Very painful, but you got to do it. Good morning, Brown Mom. List the steps to achieve what's on the vision board. Yeah. So in the description box, make sure that you click on that TED Talk link, watch the TED Talk, and we will discuss the findings of that TED Talk tomorrow. Okay, so I'm gonna write it down right here. Tomorrow, we're going to discuss the TED Talk findings. And challenge. I'm gonna post a challenge. Based on the findings. And I'm sure after you listen to it, you're gonna be able to know which challenge I'm gonna be posting for y'all. Y'all gonna be upset. So make sure y'all be upset before you get back to me tomorrow. I'm right. Y'all gonna be upset. Some of y'all gonna be upset. Some of y'all gonna be rebellious. Some of y'all gonna be some things. But I'm posting that challenge. I'm waiting for those excuses, right? Right? That's why we talked about this excuses. It's gonna be here. I'm gonna do it all here. Patreon's gonna start next month as soon as the one person I contacted, they don't stream that way, so I'm gonna be contacting a couple more people today, and see if we can find. If not, I'm gonna go to Fiverr. Somebody on Fiverr can hook me up or something. So we'll figure it out though. All the hours in the day to do everything you do. For plan is running house. Actually, I pick and choose the things. If I get these 3 things done in the day, I would consider this day to be a success. Those are what I write down, and those are what I try to do first. If everything else falls to the wayside, ain't no biggie. Dust it off. I've had to come to that point in my life. Yes, there will always be stuff to do. Your to-do list will always be 10 yards long. It will always be 10 yards long. But you need to pick out those couple things, whether it's 3 or 4 things off of your list. If I get these 3 things done today, then I will consider my day to be a success and leave it. Plus, I have time to take a nap. Y'all, my nap is like, it's a staple. Don't play with my nap. So I have to take my son to work. Let me see. What time is it now? 9:30. He goes to work at 11. So I'm going to leave now. My main focus, my number one focus is to get the trims, the fireplace primed. So I'm going to prime my fireplace right now after we get off, change my clothes into work stuff, prime the fireplace. And if I can get more of the trim primed, I'll do that. If not, that is all that I need, that I'm required to do today when it comes to my goal. Because my goal, I'm working on my goal while I'm living my life. My goal is to finish painting this room this week. So, and doing all the trims and everything this week, ceiling, lighting, everything this week. So that is like my number one thing. And then my second thing is Patreon, right? Because my real life comes before Patreon, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately, fortunately. So then I'll work on the Patreon stuff as well. So you just have to pick what is number 1 to you, what is number 2, and what is going to be number 3. And then you're going to make sure that you put if you get these things done in the day, it would be a success for you. That's it. Everything else on that to-do list, as you have time, you bring them over into your life. But if you don't have time, they stay on that to-do list until you have time. That's my process. Let me read some comments and then we're going to close out. It's not going to be too expensive. Hubby will split a good. Oh, don't let hubby split a good. Is there a specific book or bundle we need to get? Brown Mom, where just the Cultivate What Matters, the power sheets. So just the power sheet book. Or if you want the bundle, you could get the first bundle up. Any bundle you want, but there's the next one up from just the book is like $95. That's it. That's all. It's power sheet. The whole entire year. We're going to be hitting this the whole year. 2020 is the year of change. We got to change this thing 2020 and not just talk about the change, but actually one day at a time, one step at a time, do the change. Yeah. You did. I think I know someone that can help you with Patreon. Yes, please, Cheryl. I appreciate it because I need to be able to stream from YouTube, but it's telling me a whole bunch of language. I don't speak Portuguese, and YouTube and Patreon and all these encoders are speaking Portuguese. I don't speak that. I try to speak English, and sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. You beat yourself up if your stuff doesn't get done. I know. Do you work off of your to-do list or do you transfer items from your to-do list into your day, Shelly? Do you work only off of your to-do list or do you go from your to-do list and transfer items into your day? So I'm going to check a couple more things off my list in the front of my planner. You guys have seen that video already. You just do what you can off the list. No, Shelly, I need you to stop doing that. I need you to transfer the stuff from your list. You need to look at your schedule, pick only about 4 things, put them on a separate sheet of paper, and you do those 4 things today. After you finish doing those 4 things, you pick one more, one at a time, and add it over onto that list. That's your today's list. Do not look at your big to do. Don't look at your big running to do list. That's a setup. You set yourself up. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You sleep. You're supposed to sleep for 24 hours a day, right? You're supposed to sleep for 8 hours for the day. That leaves you with what, 16 hours? You're supposed to eat, right? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm going to give you 3 hours for that. That's 13 hours. Then you have time that you need to spend with your family, right? So I'm going to give you 3 hours for that. That's 10 hours. And then you also have time that you need to just rest and recoup and relax. That's maybe 8 hours. If you're doing one thing an hour and getting that one thing an hour done, that's about 8 things per day. And that's wide and depends on what the 8th thing is. Depending on what the 8 things are. Shelly, you're putting too much on your plate. You're putting too much on your plate. You're putting too much on your plate. Because sometimes, look, my live, I schedule for an hour. Right now, my live is an hour and a half. That means I would have been eating 30 minutes into something else. 30 minutes into something else. And that would stress me out. I don't, because I try to condense. I know that it will probably take me 30 minutes to prime the fireplace so that to my satisfaction, okay? To my satisfaction. So I'm guesstimating 30 minutes. So I have enough time, but I give myself an hour. I have one thing per hour. One thing per hour for an 8-hour workday. And if I'm spending time eating my lunch plus prepping somebody else's lunch, that's an hour and a half or so. So you're putting too much on your day, Shelly. Too much on your day. You're putting too much. Plus, I understand that my to-do list on a daily basis is only a suggestion to God. My to-do list on a daily basis is only a suggestion to God. God might say, you know what? I don't want you to go to the rooms to, like yesterday. I don't want you to go to the rooms to go outlet today. I want you to retighten your brother's hair. And after you retighten your brother's hair, your second brother's going to come for a visit. That whole thing went out the window. But at the same time, I was close to the Lowe's. So the Lord said, guess what? Lowe's don't close for another 45 minutes. So now you can go to Lowe's because you're halfway there. And then tomorrow you don't have to go to Lowe's. You can now proceed to do this. You just have to go with the day as you see fit sometimes. My to-do list is only a suggestion to God. Sometimes God looks at the whole thing and laughs and tosses it all out the window. And I had to be like, okay, Lord, what's your plan for today? What's your plan for today? But we think that just because we put something down on a paper, that means it has to happen. And if it doesn't happen, I have failed somehow. No, that's not what that means. It just means the opportunity did not present itself for me to perform this particular task today. That's all. That's all that means. We take that too personal. I promise y'all, my to-do list used to be a whole page long. My to-do list used to be a whole page long. And when I only got 4 things done for the day, I would cry because I failed. How many of y'all know that cleaning up your kitchen takes more than 15 minutes? If you're cleaning your stove, if you're cleaning the counter, if you're cleaning out the microwave, forget it about if you're actually pulling things out of your refrigerator. If I'm pulling things out of my refrigerator and cleaning my refrigerator, that's a half a day. That's a half a day. Because I'm pulling things out, disposing of them, I'm making sure that I'm washing things out, putting them away, and then I'm taking the things out the refrigerator, washing those bins out, drying them, and putting them back. No, that's a half a day. I can't do nothing else that day. Sometimes it takes several hours to clean your kitchen to your standard. So for me to say I want to clean my kitchen, clean the refrigerator, deep clean my bed. Oh, no, wait, this is the best one right here. Whole house clean today. That's not happening. I would never leave the closet. And if I don't leave the closet, and the closet's not even done when I leave it, when I'm exhausted and tired and sick of it, I be like, I'm done. I ain't do nothing today. I ain't. My husband come home look like, boo, the house looked the same way. Yeah, I was in the closet, but the closet look half done. You won't even understand. You don't even understand the drama that went on in the closet, folding things up, putting things away. Especially now, you got to switch out your winter stuff for your summer stuff. I'm sorry, it's done. I couldn't do it today. Don't put that much pressure and stress on yourself. It's not you. Don't take it personal. The whole house cleaning, Kathy, we ain't doing that whole house cleaning business. My to-do list used to be so long, it was ridiculous. Ridiculous. So now I pick things off. That is one of the main reasons. That is one of the main reasons, y'all, why I absolutely love and adore the dashboard layout. Because I'm able to put down 2 things, maybe maximum 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maximum that it allows here is 7 items that you can write down. And if anybody get through the whole 7 things for the day, that's a miracle. Here's an example. On Saturday, church. First of all, church is a whole thing, because when I go to church at 9 o'clock in the morning. That means I'm getting up at 8 o'clock, sometimes 7:30 in the morning, okay? To get ready, get dressed, do some extra studying. I'm getting to church, teaching. After I teach Sabbath school, then sometimes I'm in the program. So I'm in the program performing. After in the program, then I have to help with lunch, because I'm helping to serve and helping to clean up lunch. Sometimes by the time I sit down to eat, it's time to get back up to go clean up lunch. When I get home, it's nap time. I'm tired. So all I did in one day, the only word you see on my planner is church. And you'd be like, why are you so tired? All you did was went to church. What? When I come home, I sleep. Don't ask me to do anything else. The night later that night, I may do one thing after Sabbath, but I'm sleeping. I'm not getting out my bed till 8, 9 o'clock. Don't wake me up. I'm sleeping. So I'll get up, go do something, maybe clean up the kitchen, because I done made a mess on Friday. So maybe clean up the kitchen. And then after I've cleaned the kitchen up, I'm sufficiently tired and exhausted. I go back to bed and sleep some more. Y'all, no. Too much. That's you too. Yeah, Eliza. Worship is a workout. You don't just we serve and we serve hard, even on the weeks that I'm there and I'm not on the program. Oh, can you do this? Yes. Pick me, Lord. You know, the Lord said, who was it says, here I am, Lord, send me. Jesus done put that in my mouth. I'm like, I don't know. I probably shouldn't have asked you to do that. At church every single week, ain't no, Alyssa. Ooh. Once you're up, you're up. I go do something that gets me sufficiently tired. Isaiah, here I am, Lord, send me. Foolishness. That's just as bad as all that the Lord has said we shall do. Foolishness. Let that thing come out of my mouth. But guys, gals, ladies, don't put that much stress on yourself with a to-do list. That is the reason why I have 2 lists running on in here. Let me pick a new one and I'll show you. Y'all remember my Frankenplan, vintage botanical sheet. This one right here, that's what this is for. This is the big to-do list that write down all the foolishness and the nonsense that I'd like to get done. And then I'll take from this list and write it into the weekly portion. Okay, but I'm only writing maybe 2 at a time. I don't even write as many as, I don't fill up the whole section. I write down 2. Let me get across that 2 first, in addition to the morning live. I'll write my morning live to remind myself that I'm doing that. And I'll write down maybe 2 more things. And after I write that down, then I do it. And then I go back, pick something else off, write it, do it, pick something else off, write it, do it. Because in the meantime that we're doing things, guess what happens in the meantime that you're doing things? Other things pop up. In the meantime you're doing things, other things pop up. This morning, I was trying to post that post on Instagram. Do you know what popped up? Oh my gosh, I got to send this email. I got to send this email before this lady gets in the office. So I had to send the email and then go get the post. And while I'm sending the email, I had to go into 2 different emails to get the information to send the email, including taking a screenshot of something. 15 minutes later. So I had a 15-minute detour in order to do this one thing. And then the distraction complex that comes in because you on Instagram and you just scrolling Instagram and you get distracted. Yeah, so that was a whole 45 minutes. A whole 45 minutes. Yeah. So, I'm going to read the comments and then we're going to, for real, close out. That's what you did, a full sheet, all the things for the month. And then on your weekly, you put down just a few things. I've used my micro notes, so my to-do list is a little to take in. Yes. Yep. Isaiah 6:8. Then I heard the voice of the Lord saying, whom shall I send? And who will go for us? And I said, here I am, Lord. Here I am. Send me. He was so happy that he was cleansed of his iniquity. He got joyful, and said, send me. Let me go right. I'm reading some comments. So break the closet down and shirts one day. Exactly, Shelly. Break the closets down. Small burst. You eliminated the nonsense of horse clipping. Got you. I'm glad you feel better. Be sensitive to what God wants you to do. Yes, Larissa, I 100% agree. 30 minutes of reading in the morning, 90 minutes for you. And now you have to shower and get to the club. Yes. Cleaning craft room has been on your list. Small, yep, same thing. Small, same with the craft room. Small, cultivate what matters. Yep, Wednesday at 10 a.m. We're gonna talk about the power sheets here, and then we're gonna stay on here, and everybody can go order their stuff and come back. So I may push the time back a little to 9 o'clock on Wednesday, so we start at 9 and finish at about 10:30. So I'll see how we do that. You just do what you can off the list. Yes. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Let me go back down to the bottom. Later, Alyssa, have a blessed day yourself, and I'll talk to you later. Today, my heart's desire, you need to plan cleaning up mom's closet in the next few months. Just take even if you go in the closet, pull out like five hangers. Go in the closet, pull out 5 hangers, and then deal with that for the day. That's it. If you plan now and start just dealing with 5 hangers for the day, you'll be done in no time. Ready to order on Wednesday. Yes, Winnie. We're going to do the thing. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much. I do not have a video explaining all these things. I do not. These are the videos. Your girl's memory ain't that good enough for me to be able to say, oh, let me go back and go talk about what I said. I don't know. I can't say it the way I said it just now again, unless I watch the video and type it out. And that's too much drama. So this will be up. It makes you cry so hard, Tanya. Oh my goodness. I know. I can imagine. And that's why you start in small things. Day number 1, 2, and 3, you may just need to, no, day number 1, open the door. Maybe you need to write a letter to your mom to get it out. You know what I mean? Maybe you need to start doing that. Maybe you need to put on praise and worship music, Tanya, as you're going in. You're getting into a mode of praise. Maybe you need to do a Thanksgiving as you are going into the room. God, I thank you for the life of my mother. I thank you for allowing me to have the time that I had with her. Do a Thanksgiving. Thank you, God, for the lessons that I learned and that she has taught me, or that you have taught me through her. Maybe that's what you need to do. Do a praise and worship session. Now let her life be a blessing, and her life being a blessing is all the things that she has. Who can these things be a blessing to? So you're thinking of it now instead of getting rid of, instead of purging. It's you're blessing somebody. You're donating some things. You're sharing those things, between your, who donate some stuff. You understand? You're thinking, how can her life be more of a blessing now that she's gone? How can I let her legacy live on this way? How can I let her legacy live on this way? You're sleeping in the room, but you can't bring yourself to clear her clothes. Yeah. So pick something that you keep. Hang it on the door. Pick something that you will keep. Hang it on the door. And let it to be where Shirley Caesar song, I remember mama, in a special way, because death is going to be with us. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. Okay. Until Jesus comes, death is going to be with us. And it's something that we have to go through. Your mama would not want you to have a closet full of her clothes that's causing you distress. That's not something that I think any parent wants for their children. No loving parent wants their child or children to be in distress over this stuff. Yes, miss me, but I don't need you to come. I don't need, for me personally anyway, I don't need you to be mournful. I need you to live your life. I need you to live your life well. I need you to live it so well that I'd be proud of it. I'd be proud of it. Yes, you can miss me. You can miss me. But I need you to live your life so well that I'll be proud of it. Put everything to good use. Put everything to good use. Share the lessons I taught you. That's how we honor our people. You know what I mean? That's how we honor our people. That's how you got rid of your wedding dress made by your mom. It would be a blessing to somebody else. Yes, Kathy. Yeah. 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 So just consider those things as well. Just consider those things. That's just my little 2 cents of it. Baby steps. Yes. Baby step, and just think of what way can I, instead of making this a sorrowful occasion, make this a celebration of her life. Make this a celebration of her life and her legacy. There you go. There you go. There you go, Tanya, from your mama's mouth. From your mama's mouth. From your mama's mouth. And hopefully, yeah. Because that's one of the main reasons too why I'm purging a lot of things and getting rid of a lot of things, is because I don't want my kids to have to do that. I don't want my children they're going to have to do some things, but I don't want them to have to do a lot of things, because they don't know my things like I know my things. You know what I mean? They don't know all of that. So toss this, give this. I don't want them to do that. Put on some of her favorite music. Yes. And then it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Yep. All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much for hanging with me. Let me go get my number 1 task of the day done. Praise God. I praise God for his inspiration, and anything of wisdom and of his help that comes through my mouth is not of me, but it is of God, because I am not smart enough, but he is more than enough. He is more than smart enough. And so I praise him as well. Yes, please keep us posted. Give us updates. We will have you in our prayers so that you will get the strength through Christ to be able to process and to do what you need to do. The TED Talk link is in there now. It should be in there now. Y'all, somebody look in the description. It should say TED Talk with the link, and then he'll have Power Sheets with the link, and then the Erin Condren links below it. So somebody look, I put it in there this morning before I started this live. So yes, it's there. Link should be in the description. So watch the TED Talk, and we're going to talk about this TED Talk. Make some notes on it, because we're going to talk about it tomorrow, y'all. That TED Talk was deep. That TED Talk was deep. I will see you all tomorrow. Have an amazing, amazing, amazing day filled with the love of Christ, and share that love of Christ with somebody else as well. Bye-bye.